ASMR compilation of some Dream Warrior fights and miscellaneous stuff because I didn't expect to win the fight so quickly. I thought it was gonna be the whole video and it would take me more attempts, but yeah, here we are. We are at the fungal waste and our first warrior is here. We started over at this bench in the fungal waste and we made our way over here to the stream warrior. And yeah, we're starting off the video this way. And this is pre-recorded and I'm just doing a voiceover. Wait, child, why have you come here? Have you come to tame the savage ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us, they were once proud like you. Beware dreams of glory. Okay, I kind of went through that fast. But this is the Elder Who fight. Elder Who? Elder HU. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But the reason we're doing soft spoken is because I haven't done soft spoken on the channel in a while, and I don't think I've done soft spoken for Hollow Knight at all, so I thought I would do it. I think I've done some boss fight compilations for Elden Ring in soft spoken in the past, so I thought I would bring it back. This fight was cool. He had like this rings ability that kind of reminded me of Shang-Chi. Like this fight gave me very much Shang-Chi vibes. And it was, once I got the pattern down, it wasn't too hard to survive because there was a lot of moments where I could heal and I could use the shadow dash to dodge the rings. And other than the ring patterns being random RNG of where they would land, it wasn't that hard to fight Elder Who because he didn't really have any other attacks and patterns other than this, so it was just a very repetitive fight with a bit of RNG. So this was actually a really good fight to start with. I don't really have much else to say about this fight because, like I said, it's very simple. And I like the colors though, the yellow and orange. It also gave me like Airbender, like this is the Airbender tribe. Other than that, it's just, yeah. I mainly used the magic ability, the up one. I always forget their names. It's the Shriek? I'm not sure, but, and then also I had the charm, Thorn, so like when I got hurt. But yeah, I did it in one attempt, so it was a very easy first fight. My mind it clears. Have you been sleeping, child? Remember those proud lords, were they truly monsters? That's the desire, but don't attack they were right to kill me. I think I was reading in my head, and that's why I was so fast, and I forgot that I would be dubbing over this, so I didn't really give myself time to read. We remember the Elder. But yeah, this is our first Dream Warrior fight. I'm gonna be switching back and forth, just so like the people who are not fond of the soft-spoken still have some of these whispered. But these were the charms I had equipped. This long nail Showman stone and Thorn of Agony, and ever since I unlocked Grub song and the Weaver song, I've never actually gotten rid of those in any boss fights and even during explorations, so those two charms are kind of a given. But now we are making our way to the next Dream Warrior. I don't know how much of the exploration / traveling in between stuff I'm gonna keep, but I guess we could ramble over it. Honestly, looking at the length of this video and how quickly I beat these Dream Warriors, I feel like I could have just done a regular video for this, because again, I really thought it was going to be a compilation of attempts. But honestly, I think Galen, and I forgot his names too, were the hardest Dream Warriors, and they took quite a bit of attempts, so I thought these Dream Warriors would take a bit of attempts too. But I think now that I've leveled up quite a bit, I have a lot of charms, and I've gotten stronger magic abilities. I think I underestimated how strong I am now. But we are heading over to the Palace Grounds one, because I remember there was a Dream Warrior over there. I was debating on either doing the Kingdom's Edge or the Palace Grounds, but you guys know me, I'm lazy, so the Palace Grounds one looked a lot easier to get to, so that's where we're going. Alright guys, we are here at the Palace Grounds. We are sitting at the bench, just in case. We are now changing our charms to our boss battle charms. We are switching out from our exploration charms. But back to what I was saying, I think it's actually not such a bad idea I did this, because again, I'm able to do soft spoken, and I haven't done that in a while, so I guess it's a blessing in disguise. I did it this way. So now we're going to inspect the body of the Dream Warrior. I'm posing a bit. Sorry guys, I'm doing this for the thumbnail in case. But it says a corpse in white armor. A corpse in white armor, just double checking in case the dialogue changes. But for some reason, the dream nail does not work. So I try a regular nail, that does not work either. So at this point I'm really confused, and I don't know why it just keeps saying a corpse in white armor. And I just keep repeating on hitting it over and over, so I decide to just Google why it's not working or what this guy is. I literally just Googled a corpse in white armor, what to do, Hollow Knight. After Googling what this guy is, I found out that he's actually not a Dream Warrior. I have to get 1,800 dream nails to awaken him with an awoken dream nail or something like that. Basically an upgraded dream nail. So I need 1,000 more essences to unlock him. So that's my new goal, because he's not a Dream Warrior, he's someone else that I need to use a special dream nail for. So it's a good thing that we are fighting Dream Warriors, because they drop a lot of essences. So we're gonna skip this guy and we're gonna go to the next one. Also, by accident, since I googled him, I found out he's the one who drops the second half of that white mask charm that I got from the white lady. So that's how I'm gonna get the second half of that mask, the white mask. But now I am at the Stag Nest, because this is the easiest way to get to the Howling Cliffs Dream Warrior, and that is the second Dream Warrior we are going to fight today. This one I don't remember finding, so I don't remember which one this is. But we are here. It wasn't too far of a travel. He looks really interesting. His name is Gorb. He just says ascend, 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 ascend. He says challenge the Dream Warrior. We're posing again. Ascend, ascend, ascend with Gorb. Yes, challenge the Warrior. I keep saying Dream Warrior, but it says Warrior Dream, so this one looks like a worm, like an alien worm. So I like his abilities. It's very pretty. It's literally just a simple needle star Scimitar Needle. It reminds me of when I fought, or the last fight I had with Silksong. I forgot. I think, yeah, where she had the spikes and had to dodge the spikes. But instead of like multiple spikes, it's just from Gorb himself. But Gorb is a lot easier, in my opinion, to dodge than the one we did with Elder Hugh. So again, unlike these last Dream Warrior fights, are a little bit more simple. And yeah, I think I did the harder ones first. So I did this was a lot quicker than Elder Who. I am Gorb, the great mind of hate, and I am. And we get, I think, 400. We got like 100. We only got 100 essences from this guy. That's not a lot. I didn't realize that when I was playing, but watching this over, that was not a lot. Here lies Gorb, the great mind. But yeah, that is Dream Warrior number 2 down from today's video. We are going through these guys quickly. So the next one, or the only one I have left, is the one in Kingdom's Edge. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to the Stagnest, or the Stagway Station in Stagnest, and make our way over there. Oh, wait, I was wrong. We're going through the Dirtmouth direction. I think I probably gave up because I couldn't parkour back to the Stagway. The Stagnest Stagway, but we end up in Dirtmouth. There's a Stagway station here. We check on the Elder Bug, because we always check on the Elder Bug. And then I come into this nice surprise. Look who it is, the guy we freed from the Coliseum of Fools, chatting up with her girlfriend. And it's working, because look, she literally replaces everything, and he has a picture of Zote. The Grey Prince. Heavy, heavy breaths flush from the exertion of battle. The figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his and trophy he bore to prove it, the fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. A startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast, and the shrouded Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his Grey Maiden, his partner in darkness. So yeah, she wrote a fanfic replacing us, the White Savior with the Grey Prince, and all of the like memorabilia or like shrine stuff of us is gone, and it's just one picture of Zote. And there's also this new thing. There's like, I don't remember this being a thing, but she has this little basement where she made a Zote shrine, and I used my dream nail on it because it had those like dream circles. So, and now we're in like this weird purple bedroom. It looks like a dream world. Like, we're not, this gave Alice in Wonderland vibes, like I'm falling into Wonderland. Apparently, it triggered a random boss fight I was not prepared for. But you can see, I forgot her name, but the bug in the, and I think this is her fantasy of me and Zote fighting over her. And this weird twisted version of, or like this weird exaggerated version of Zote where he's actually competent and strong. But yeah, I just thought it's funny because, like, I'm pretty sure, because we used our dream nail, this is not real. This is her fantasy. And it makes me wonder, what exactly is the dream world? I thought it was like the world of the dead, but these two are still alive, and it feels like a fantasy version of her thoughts. So I went ahead and questioned Zote the Mighty, but that's not the only danger of the list. Yes, Life Ender claimed it, and the crowd erupted in ecstatic cheer that was both loud and utterly sincere. It sounds like he's recounting his time at the Colosseum of Fools. To what do I owe a long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is in my personal philosophy. Particularly relevant here is the first precept: always win your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well. And then Bretta, her name was Bretta, Grey Prince, so dark, so troubled. I feel like she's just a fangirl, and she's just gonna cling to whoever's the coolest and most recent hero she finds. Precept 2, never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even at their superiors. But beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease. Soon you need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Looks like I'm gonna have to read it a bit quickly, but she's just gonna. I don't even think she's listening. Precept 3, always be rested. Fighting and adventuring take their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. See, some of these precepts are actually really good advice. Like that one's really good. Precept 4, forget your past. The past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future or some food. Also, really good advice, think about food. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong? No matter, simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and they'll soon be defeated. Precept 6, choose your own fate. Our elders teach that our fate is chosen for us before we are even born. I disagree. Precept 7, mourn, not the dead. When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning or celebrating for that matter. Precept 8, travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. Precept 9, keep death at its Showman where you keep your most prized possession yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10, keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon, Life Ender, is kept well sharpened at all times. Precept 11, mothers will always betray you. This makes sense, he has mommy issues. This precept explains itself. Precept 12, keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets sweat, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet clothes is unpleasant. Precept 13, never be afraid. Fear can only lead to facing fears can be tremendous, therefore should not just be afraid in the first place. If someone is your word and strength their ability, you need to show them. Don't ignore them or laugh at them. Precept 15, one foe, one blow. You should only assault them once anymore as well. Also, by the gods who might you alone, if those you defeated. Precept 16, once you made your character, don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. Precept 17, believe in your strength. There's someone you can always trust in yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength. This precept also explains itself. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, change the Precept 20, speak low and spontaneous. Skirt is also efficient. Speak truly. Beware though that sweetly making it something little. Precept 21, beware of your surroundings. Don't just look, you need to look at to make sure nothing takes you
Precept 32. Names have power. Names have power, and Zote named something as good. I myself name my nail Lavender. Do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. Precept 33. Show the enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve death. Kindness or mercy. Precept 34. Don't eat immediately before sleeping. This can cause indigestion. It's just common sense. That one's just random and funny. Precept 35. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your brain. Keep this precept in mind. Precept 36. Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. That one's random. Pretty 37. Borrow but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow but do not repay, you gain everything. That is also called stealing. Precept 38. Beware the mysterious force. A mysterious force bears down, pushing us downwards. It's about to destroy you. Beware. That one made me laugh, and that's why I remember it. It's basically gravity. Precept 39. Eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body is a little bit stick. Food must go in as fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate. I think he choked on water once. Precept 40. Obey no law, but your own. Laws written by others may inconvenience you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Precept 41. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. Relieve. Precept 42. Spend geo when you have it. Some will cling onto their geo, even taking it into the dirt with them when they die. It is better to spend it so you can enjoy various things in life. Precept 43. Never forgive. If someone has forgiveness of you, for instance, a brother of yours, always denied that brother or whoever doesn't deserve such a thing. He has mommy issues and brother issues. Precept 44. You cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. Precept 45. One thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one which clearly that is not something else is actually something which it isn't. Stay on your guard. That was nonsense. Precept 46. The world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think that the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now having traveled everywhere in the land. Precept 47. Make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Lavender from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Precept 48. Be careful with fire. Fire is a type of that tends to powder recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it also shins your cell if it gets too close. Precept 49. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of your eye, so why should we pay them any attention? That one just sounds like jealousy. Precept 50. Don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. The meaning behind something is not immediately evident. Don't waste any time thinking about it. Just move on. Precept 51. Nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, and even paths. Be suspicious of them all. Yes, progress on the uneven paths. Precept 52. Beware the jealousy of fathers, and there's the father issues. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father, or simply abandon him. This guy just had issues all around. Precept 53. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside of themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another desire, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. Precept 54. If you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away with sold onto keys. You will eventually return to lock everything you hid away. Precept 55. Bow to no one. There are those in this world who impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, your body, and even your thoughts. They have done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them and make sure that you respect their commands. Precept 56. Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Strange ideas, natural, can worm their way to your mind. But if yours is confidence, best not to dream at all. Like me, that one is like a really bad advice, really bad precept. Precept 57. Obey all precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all of these precepts to memory and obey them all unfailingly, including this one. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Zote. I realize the more I've been saying precepts, am I saying it right? I feel like I've been saying the P, or like leaving it silent. And I don't even know if I'm saying the words right. And then now he just repeats everything. This was so funny, but also such like a waste of time. And that's when I realized I could have just made a whole video about just this part. But we went ahead and sat on the bench, and we are gonna go to the last Dream Warrior that I've unlocked. I think there's one more I looked up because I couldn't find them all that I have not found yet, but these are the ones I had marked on my map already. So we are gonna go ahead and head over to our last Dream Warrior, or Warrior of Dream, Warrior Dreamer. I don't know. That was a really fun side thing. I'm really glad we randomly decided to go to Dirtmouth and that we couldn't reach the Stagway, because I think I would have been really sad if we did not see this little interaction. I am really sad that Bretta got over her crush with us, but at least now she will be a Zote stalker. I will miss her fanfictions of us though. I will miss those. But I think it's funny that two of Zote's precepts was about cleanliness, and all of a sudden Bretta's room was really clean and only had that one poster of Zote. And it was like a very stark difference from when she was our fan, because she had plushies and different clutter everywhere. And I feel like she is listening, but in a choose your own kind of way, because there's no way she's listening to all 58 presets, especially because some of them are it's total red flags. It's a lot of red flags actually. But yeah, we are going back to our exploration charms as we try to make our way to our next Dream Warrior. But yeah, that was just a really little
fun side thing. I wish I got to react like live or like in real time with you guys, but at least I got to but at least we got to double it. Also, went to double check this room. Still don't know what that room is about. But I will go ahead and see you guys in the last Dream Warrior of the day. Okay, we are here, and it was actually really short travel. We are again at Kingdom's Edge, and we have the same charms: Weaver Song, Grub Song, Shaman Stone, Longnail, and Thorns of Agony. We're gonna go ahead and listen.
Raise your weapon and fill and die like those who rest. Challenge the warrior dream. I think it's just weird it's warrior dream and not dream warrior. I feel like dream warrior feels like it rolls off the tongue better. And I like those who came before you. Markoth. He has like the coolest name today. Markoth just sounds really good. It honestly sounds like someone we would see in like a From Software boss.
But this fight is really cool because there's multiple things I have to be watching out for. I didn't notice it at first, but you guys will see me notice later. But those shields that he has protecting him, those I like to think of them as like sunflower shields. They're actually really cool, and I wish we could get a charm of it. But they move, and not only move circular, but like they extend quite a bit. But in this first attempt, I did not notice it. But as you guys saw when he was spinning, it was like it would start quite a ways from him and slowly like go farther and farther. Do you guys see that? It has like a perimeter. But not only am I dodging those shields, I'm dodging these swords that are kind of like homing missiles. And I noticed they kind of attack you from where you were last standing. So all I have to do is kind of just move constantly, because they do spawn quite a lot. And I had a hard time, again, kind of seeing all that at the same time the first attempt. So this is like the first fight of the day where I actually got to do a second attempt. And since it's not like a really bad first attempt, I stayed with the same charms. I think I was gonna give the charms like a few more tries before I changed my strategy and changed my charms, but yeah. But I had like a really rough start. I'm getting like bullied by the swords. I don't think I've noticed the shields yet, or I think I've noticed here because it's really apparent now that he's in the center of the map, so I saw it. I start to move more, and once I realize like the shields move and the swords like aim from the last position you were in, I kind of figured that the best time to heal would be when he was just charging up and using the shield ability. So I would mainly attack during this phase, and this phase if I had like a lot of health. But yeah, so like I kind of just had to time everything, because the swords, they are dodgeable, and I don't know how much RNG is in the spawn of the swords, but the way they hit is predictable. So yeah, once I figured those two out, I kind of just again timed the window of when I can hit Markoth. Other than that, I don't really have much to say of like how I beat him, because it's pretty straightforward after this. I just heal, attack, heal, attack, dodge, or dodge, rinse, and repeat. I do like this fight a lot because I think the shields, he doesn't really match his abilities. So far, everybody, color scheme wise, has matched their abilities, but this guy has a nice contrast of red and yellow. Like, his abilities are gold and yellow, and he's like red, like a muted red.
Oh, but that's me beating him. So yeah, that was like second attempt once I was like not again. I was overwhelmed. Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Oh, he just realized he was dead now. Here, at the edge of the world, no one could find me. Except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself, they have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me.
I really hope these guys rest well. But I think these guys in particular, I'm consuming them.
The body of a warrior with a shield and nails.
Because I think I'm using their essence to upgrade my nail and give them to the Seer. But yeah, I think it wasn't too difficult. I really think Galen was the hardest in terms of like how many attempts I had to fight Galen. He had the most for sure. These guys were pretty easy. So I fought 3 Dream Warriors. I think I have 1 more left, but I still do not have enough essence to like unlock the Woken Dream Nail and wake up the warrior in the white armor. So at this point I'm checking the map to see if there's someone I missed and if I should just do the Whispering Roots or the Dream Trees, as I like to call them, and collect essences that way. We are here at Crystal Peak, and I have decided to explore the parts of Crystal Peak that I have not explored, and I don't know why my voice goes high pitch when I say peak, but yeah, so I got the Whispering Root from Crystal Peak, and I decided there's this area that's kind of like a place I haven't been to yet. And I remember some people were saying like there's stuff I've missed here in Crystal Peak, and I'm wondering if this is the area that I missed stuff. I still only have 1,202 essences, so I still need 600 more, and I really don't know I'm gonna get the rest, because I got the rest of the Whispering Roots. So yeah, I think I'm missing some Whispering Roots, and of course that last Dream Warrior. So this part is parkour, which I know some of you guys hate watching me do, but I promise I do really well, or not really well, really well compared to how I usually do, especially with all these like traps and crystal bugs that are really annoying. Then we finally make it to the part that I haven't been to before, and it looks like I'm supposed to crystal dash to it. I almost fell because I forgot how to crystal dash for a second. And this gives me the Showman dude. So I have a feeling this place is gonna give me an upgraded ability, because this looks exactly like the grounds mound or whatever at the Queen's Garden where I got the upgraded or what other upgraded abilities or magic spells. I don't know what they're called, but yeah. So I'm guessing I'm getting a new ability here, because it's like the same kind of decorations that the Shaman guy uses over there in Queen's Garden. I go back because I realized I did not have enough souls to like do the groundbreaking ability because I used it to heal. Yeah, but we are here in Crystallised Mound, and it's a parkour obstacle again. We love these on this channel. I'm just gonna show you guys my first attempt because I like showing my first attempt just so you guys get a impression of how it felt for my first time doing something. But I did do quite a few attempts. I think it was like a total of 4 to 5 because that bug is annoying. I didn't realize earlier that that bug followed me, so there was quite a few attempts where I would pass this part of the parkour puzzle and then he would follow me all the way up and I'd die upstairs. I'll show you like the later parts of the obstacle course. But this part I was confused. I didn't know if I was supposed to jump or crystal dash. And then I got here with 3 health, so I was like kind of scared because I don't know what else was gonna happen. And then this part made me lose 1 more health, so now I have a total of 2 and I have no souls to heal. And this is where I panic and die right before I can get to the grub. And then I realize I hope it's not just the grub, because I don't think, like, yes, the grub is cute and I need to save them all for Grandpa Grub, but I don't think it's worth all that trouble just to get the grub. So I go back and I try the parkour obstacle again to see maybe after the grub there's something else. But I'm gonna skip I'm skipping all the other attempts because they were really bad. Now we are back, and this is the attempt where I actually get through the obstacle course, so I will be showing this. So we make it back. I think this is again, I don't know if it's my 5th or 6th attempt, so it hasn't been too long, but again, I've been battling and talking to Zote, so I don't have a lot of brain power anymore. I realized crystal dashing was the easiest way to get through this, because every time I've tried jumping, it just like made me hit that top crystal a lot. You can see based on how this attempt is going, I'm really tired. I'm making a lot of little mistakes, which is again why I'm not showing the other attempt. The other attempts are much worse, or as equally worse, but I don't even make it. At least with this attempt, I make it to the end. So a bit of a spoiler there. Yeah, see, the jump I always hit the top, so I stopped trying that. So this attempt I feel like I was able to win because that annoying crystal bug thing followed me and I was able to kill it quickly. Also, my shadow is placed in a really weird way, and as you can see, it was killing me a lot. There's like 2 attempts where I died just to my shadow because I couldn't kill it and it was killing me. Also, sorry if at any point my soft-spoken becomes regular talking, because like I get really excited talking, or like I get like zoned in and I forget that I'm supposed to be doing ASMR when I'm not whispering. So yeah, at this point I'm at a dead end. I'm confused. There's no way it's just this grub. So I check the map, but the map doesn't really show me where to go next. So I'm a little confused and I'm trying to figure out where to go. And then I remember during one of my attempts, there was like this small passage, or like this small little entryway at the top over there. During one of my attempts I just ignored it, because I thought this was the dead end. But then I realized the Showman, that's the Showman. I googled it apparently this is the shaman's brother or something like that, a sibling. And yeah, I break him or free him from this crystal, and he gives me a new ability. But this is, I think, the main reason you're supposed to go into the crystallized mounds. So we go ahead and break him free. I don't know where his body goes, but we get the upgraded ability.
Descending dark, tapping all the distant touch responsible to the storm.
So with that, we are done, or I assume we are done with Crystallized Mound, and I head out. And I don't know what to do next, so I think at this point, since there's no more like Dream Warriors and Whispering Roots, I did the Whispering Roots like off camera because I didn't want this video to be too long, and I wanted the focus to be the warrior fights.
Because the Whispering Roots is like, I did that as a separate video for members only. So yeah, that's, well, some of them, not the ones I did today. Those ones I did for myself. But yeah, I think at this point, I just feel like I'm just gonna turn in the rest of the essences I got and see what I get from the Seer. So, I jump down here and I'll see you guys at the Seer.
Alright guys, so we are here at the Seer, and we are going to see what they have for us.
So at 700 we get another vessel fragment to hold our souls. At 900 essence we get, I think, oh, we got Dreamgate. Hold on. The dream and then at 1200 essence we got an arcane egg, and now we have to come back at 1500. Alright.
But with that, we are done with today's video. It was a little bit of a mishmash, pish-posh, miscellaneous video. Again, I really thought it was just gonna be Dream Warrior stuff. I did forget I was supposed to fight people at the Coliseum of Fools. But I didn't remember that during the recording, so it ended up just being this. But at least we got to talk to Mighty Zote, so we got to see the Mighty Zote presets. Again, I apologize if this went from like a soft-spoken video to like a regular talking video at some points. Let me know if you enjoyed of more videos like this, because I've done these in the past. I just don't know if people remember, or like for the new viewers, if they've seen it. But I would be down to do more videos where I just kind of just soft-spoken ramble over like pre-recorded gameplay. Let me know if that's something you're down, or like if you liked this version where it's soft-spoken, with some mixed in like whispers and inaudible whispers, or like a mix of everything. But yeah, that's today's Hollow Knight video. Made a lot of progress as always. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please take care and stay hydrated. For now, I hope you are sleepy. Good night. Good night.